Hey guys and gals, let's take a look at the Cherry Blossom Garden by LEGO Minecraft. This is set number 21260, and this set was provided by the LEGO Group for early review, so thank you kindly LEGO for sending this to me. So it looks like we have ourselves possibly a random player and a zombie, and I know these guys sniff these special flowers and stuff in the game out. I don't know what their names are. We also got bees and stuff like that. And yes, I'm doing this ad lib. Here's the back of the box. And yeah, this is pretty much what all it does. Well, let's open it up and see what's inside. Let's see if there's any new type of bricks in here. I do see a lot of pink, so that's pretty good for oddball colors. Well, oddball colors for me anyways, but make sure there's no brick separators hiding in the box this time. Alright, so it looks like we got 2 bags obviously, and then we got 3. That's not terribly bad. Won't be a long build, and that's what we're going to be building. Let's see, what do we have in here? And it just jumps right on into the build, so we don't know what we're building at first, and yes, we got the green hand from the Void showing us how to pour all the parts out on the table. Alright, that's not too bad. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to my second channel, build this, come back and report my findings. Here we are at the Cherry Blossom Gardens, and well, let's take a dime tour. So obviously we got what I believe these are to be Sniffers. This one here has the head that goes up and down. We also got a baby one here too. Pretty cool. There's that button. He can say yes. He's got a roll in here. Right here, we stick him in here. He finds something. You're going to have to hold this down in the back and press this button. And that plate will come flying off to reveal the seed underneath. So that's pretty cool. So let's put that back in there. Why? Because I haven't done the thumbnail yet, and that's pretty much what he does. And yeah, that thing's a little bit fragile. The set's built okay. Some parts will fall off. We'll get into that in the review. I got 2 cherry blossom trees, 2 bees, and I can't remember what this guy. I keep thinking it's chorus fruit, but it's not. It's one of those flowers. There's a set over here as well. There's the back. At least this one, you got at least a backside on it. And I got one of these torches here. I'll show you this pot. This is kind of cool. That light's about to go out too. I know it's flickering. And I believe this is coal, sitting on coal or obsidian. I'm not sure. Hey, behave, Mr. Light. And we got some fencing and stuff like that. And last but not least, we have our figures. So we have an NPC here with an iron hoe that comes in handy. And then we have the zombie. And he's just your typical garden variety zombie. Nothing special, you know, that kind of thing. And whoops, this wants to fall off. There we go. And that's essentially what this set is. It's just mainly an accessory set, and they give you just enough of a cherry blossom garden to build your own. So they give you a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of a push to make a bigger version of this. And for the most part, the build looks real exciting. It looks colorful. Well, let's start the review with build quality. And yeah, this is kind of on the flimsy side. These bees will fall apart. The trees are not too bad, but they just don't feel like they're secure. Like this just comes off real easily. So it just really depends. Just be careful how you play with it. So like this just pops off. It's not even held on there very well. So they could have just reinforced this with a stud. Why didn't LEGO do that? I don't know. But I'm pretty much pleased with the outcome of the set. So it looks good. It's really just meant to be as a display piece. But we're going to jump right on into play value. And despite of it just being a very fragile set, there is playability with this model. So you obviously got your sniffers, you got your bees, you got accessories in the 2 figures. So even though the set is a bit on the small side, there's enough here to at least entertain someone maybe for a few minutes to maybe an hour. As for an adult, it wasn't too entertaining, but for the most part, this is really meant for children. It's not really meant for adults. It was kind of relaxing to put this together, even if it's a Minecraft set. And for my build experience, it was just average. I think it's the colors that made the set a bit more exciting to build, but to me, it was an average built Minecraft set. Now, obviously, you can't just simply drop this in a Lego theme, like a Lego City theme, or even a Minecraft theme, because you're going to have to build up some terrain here a little bit. But it's set up in such a way that you really don't have to do a whole lot. It could be very minimal. Now, in addition to that, this set has a lot of pieces, lots of bricks for other builds. You get these pink pieces, you get some transparent blue plates and a jumper plate, and some green plates and brown bricks. They can be used for terrain. This is a good starter set for terrain building. So honestly, if you find this set on sale and it's cheap, there you go. Now, I don't know the retail price of the set. Lego didn't provide it to me, so I have no clue. But I've had to take a stab, probably $15 to $20. If it's more than that, I'll probably have an issue with that. Could you put this in a city theme? Not really. It doesn't really fit with the city theme, but it would possibly work for a Minecraft theme. Collaborative build doesn't exist in this set. This is really just meant to be a solo build, unless you have somebody who just builds the accessories, the other person builds the terrain, but there's some parts in the book where you're going to have to pass this off someone to do that. So you can't just build simultaneously. So I only recommend this to be built by one person. So my final score on this set's going to be a 9 out of 10. Why? That's a bit on the flimsy side. No missing parts, but there is no brick separator provided with the build. For this being a Minecraft set, you think they would, but no. But you can easily take apart some of the plates and stuff. So I don't think a brick separator is really needed, but if this is your first set you're getting, make sure you get a brick separator because you may need it. I didn't make any severe mistakes assembling the set, but it'd be nice to have one. But all in all, though, I think a 9 is a pretty good fair score for this set. If you're really into Minecraft, this would be a nice addition, but if you're like myself and you're kind of getting tired of the redundancy of Minecraft sets, you may want to stay away from this one. But other than that, though, it is a nice, enjoyable build. But tell me what you think.